welcome to Torksey. A couple of old bridge abutments. So we're in Torksey. Say good morning to Paul. When was the last time I saw you, Paul? Must be nearly a year.
Seems like a year ago, yeah.
Was it when we went to Sprotbury?
Yeah.
That does feel like a long time ago, that. That was that rain that day, didn't it?
Definitely.
Right. We're going to go and up and have a look at the Torksey Viaduct.
Yeah.
It was actually, it was Ladybell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I last saw him, yeah. Oh, was that after that?
I don't know.
It's the last
I
year.
can remember what I did yesterday.
Still blends into one, doesn't it? I think Ladybell was more recent. I think that was around October time, so it's probably a year, isn't it? So straight after coming up those steps off the road, we've just pulled up on Station Road, straight on to the viaduct, like within 30 seconds. So this is the, describe it as, this is the trestle section before we get on to the actual business end of the viaduct. Yeah, Cotton Power Station, just in the background there. I can see this power station, and if you look in the distance there, that's west, the two West Burton. This is two separate ones, isn't it? Is it A and B? I think.
Not sure.
I'm not praying to be an expert, but I can see these two power stations just from by my house. Interesting. Don't know if they're still in use. I think that's.
About that, because that middle section.
Yeah.
Looks bit in middle looks disused.
Does look disused. I know West Burton, I think, still semi in use, isn't it? I do see steam coming from the towers on there sometimes.
It looks modern as well, that middle section, doesn't it?
It's not gonna.
Not like Fledbury.
No, Fledbury just not too far downstream, south down the River Trent. I'll tell you a little bit more about the viaduct when we get on top in front, but this opened as like a permissive footpath in 2016, so you've been able to walk on it now for about 7 years. And there's the River Trent. Very strong current on there. It's tidal from here, isn't it? River Trent, it is tidal past this point. See straight through to the River Trent down there. Coming up to the two tubular spans now. So they've restored this half, haven't they? They call it the northern side. Yeah, the southern side is still out of bounds. There's still a fence up just stopping you walking down there. Have a good look round the viaduct. Can you see that? Look, we've still got the beams going across. There's no walkway on that side. Rusted up, isn't it? But look at the size of the bolts. It's the scale of these piers. They are big, aren't they? So we're starting in the Lincolnshire side, this side of the River Trent, and we're going to be walking over to the Nottinghamshire side of the River Trent. So it's a viaduct that straddles two counties. So it's got quite a significant historic meaning, this bridge. It's a very, very early tubular design. I mean, if you think two of the most famous tubular bridges, I think, in the UK, if you know the old Menai Bridge, Britannia Bridge, the one that burnt down, and then there's that one at Conway that's still in place, isn't it? But they're actually enclosed tubes.
Is it like this on both sides?
Yeah, I'm assuming it was double track. The size of the bolts, you get a good view of them from up here, don't you? So it was built in the late 1840s, completed in 1849. It didn't open, I believe, this line until 1850 by the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway. Now they do have another crossing over the Trent at Gainsborough, just a couple of miles upstream, or was it downstream? Upstream, downstream, that way, up towards the sea. The line through Gainsborough is still open and is now how trains from Retford access Lincoln. However, we can see the old line via Torksey leaving at Clarborough Junction was a lot more direct to Lincoln before it closed in 1959. So we've got two tubular spans. We've just gone past the centre pier there. And this closed the railway, the bridge, the line closed in 1959. Like I say, it sat dormant, wasting away until 2016, where a bit of money, a bit of work was put into it to make it safe as a right of way again, which is well needed, because there's really not many places to cross the River Trent. No. Paul, round here you've got Fledbury, you've got Dunham Bridge, Gainsborough. Bit of a detour if you've got a girlfriend the other side of the Trent. It's a bit of effort to get around. It wasn't accepted. The method of engineering, the design of the bridge wasn't. Looks like there was quite a bit of debate, a little bit of disagreement on whether or not the design of the bridge was safe. So going down the bottom now to have a look. A bit of red brick just behind the what is this? Is this limestone?
I would say so.
Limestone brick. And I always say when I do bridges and viaducts, I think it's nice to go on them. It's a great experience going over something like this. But it always looked better looking at something like this than looking from it.
Nice to put arch.
It is, isn't it? Very
farm access, I guess.
Very over-engineered, isn't it? Things done very much for aesthetics.
Definitely looks better from under here.
Should we have a walk through this? Walk through this archway? To this side, it's in the shade. The bridge is in the shade on this side, unfortunately. It does look fantastic in the sun, doesn't it? The sunlight on it. Look at this fence. nice fence on here, made of old rails. I mean, it's great having a walk over fantastic engineering structure like this, but not much of a view, is it? I mean, I can't even reach to see over the top with my arm extended. I need to bring step ladders or something to get a view from the top of here. We've just been discussing, so as a beautiful bridge this is, a unique bridge. If this railway line was still open now, do you think that it would still be in this state? Do you think it would still be in this format, or do you think that they would have replaced it with another girder span or something like that at some stage over the course of the last, how long has it been shut? 60 years, 70 years, 60 years. Right, so that's it from Torksey Viaduct. Cheers for Paul coming along today. Hope you've enjoyed this short video. So as always, take care and we'll see you soon.